What's up, everybody? I'm Chris Minucci,
I'm Ariane Vahidi.
and we're going to be taking a look at newly released PC port of Bastion. Came out on Steam about a week ago.
Originally on Xbox Live.
Yep, came out about a month ago on Xbox Live, and now it's made its way to PC, our favorite platform, so we're going to be taking a look at it.
A lot of good things to say about this game so far.
Yeah, indie developed by Supergiant Games.
You'll get to see the really nice artwork that gives the profile to this game.
Yeah, the graphics and the visuals are absolutely awesome. And the first thing you notice here is the narrator.
The narrator will be with you the entire ride.
And he basically just tracks what you're doing. And he tells you what you're doing, basically. And responds to different things that you do. And you can see the world's basically forming under your feet. And another one of the first things that you'll notice if you played the Xbox Live game is that you have a cursor in the PC. So it makes aiming a little easier when you're clicking.
You are moving with the WSAD keys, though.
Yeah, you're doing the WASD key config, which actually had a little, somewhat minor issues with in the port, which is actually the only issue I've had with the port, is when you're running down real tight corridors, like you'll see, you can fall off the side of the world. Some real tight corridors, for some reason they didn't map it out so you run in a straight line. You kind of have to, you go side to side a bit, but you'll notice when we're going down tight pathways.
I think the patch recently they're correcting those controls a little bit, modifying them. So.
Yeah, I don't see a reason why they couldn't, but I am gonna probably play the rest of the game with a controller. I'm gonna hook up a PS3 controller.
That's a good way to play.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it'll be easier than how they mapped it, WASD.
Targeting is probably going to be a lot easier.
He's worked up quite a thirst by now.
Just because you have the bumpers to switch targets.
Yeah.
There you go. You got a fountain there that can be used to restore your health potions.
Sometimes
you
get 3 to start out with. And you just this intro is just very straightforward. There you just got one of the
That's all off the side.
one of the what are those items called?
Was that an upgrade or was that a...
No, it's like a memory type item. It's got some kind of special value to it.
Okay.
Enter the saloon.
So yeah, it gives off like a frontier civilization type of vibe. It's kind of like unlike anything I've seen, like, art-wise, but it's really unique. But there is a bit of a frontier-like vibe to it.
The story starts off here. The character kind of woke up in the middle of all this. Something called a calamity has happened, and
Pick up a shield.
now we're exploring, trying to find answers.
Yeah, basically the world's broken apart
Security takes it for a petty thief.
in the calamity. Now it's coming back together.
Ronnie always wanted his ashes scattered here.
I wonder what happens if you leave all those stone guys there.
Yeah, that's what I've been wondering myself.
Seems like there might be some kind of consequence for destroying those people.
You'll see them scattered throughout the world.
Bags start turning out the last call.
Really, I'm about 2 hours further into the game now, and you really get, you start to get the new abilities, the new upgrade your weapons a little bit. You also get some new kinds of attacks.
The weapon customization is cool. And oh shit, I'm just using F to use that health potion there. And I got a little projectile thing here. But what's cool about the weapons is that they all seem real balanced. They don't seem like
They're all very balanced and very diverse.
Yeah, and then it's basically how your play style, how you want to go through the game.
It's a bit of a drop.
There's lots of equal number of melee weapons and ranged weapons.
Yeah, and I like using the melee and the range at the same time. It's pretty cool.
The combination is
Here's a good
definitely
look
key.
at things on his way down.
Also, you can get special
on top of a
abilities,
breaker's
secret
bow,
skills they're called,
and it ain't broke.
which you can use whatever button you've assigned to do, and this will give you an ultra powerful attack with that specific weapon.
Yeah, we'll get to that soon. But we're not going to show too much of the game because we don't want to give away the story. But we'll show about 15 minutes or so to give you a good idea of what's going on.
So besides being able to upgrade your weapons and things like that, you can also upgrade your abilities in a number of ways using spirits, which you get later on in the game.
Which is basically like liquor.
Yeah, they're given like liquor type names like Stab Synth, and Whale Ale, things like that. Basically, you can these are like passive bonuses you can apply. You can apply up to like depending on your level, you can apply a certain amount at any time.
Okay, so I just I picked up Whirlwind right there.
Okay, that's one of the secret skills.
You can use Q to use it.
But yeah, you use these abilities, they'll give you 50% chance to improve your critical attack, or maybe give you an extra life to revive with, or things like that. A lot of different kinds of bonuses.
Right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town.
Okay, so we've got a distillery and an arsenal here. The distillery is where we choose our spirits. And so the Squirt Cider, 10 max health, Dread Rum, 10% critical hit chance, Absorb Straight Fragments. Let's do 10 max health, I guess.
It's a good one.
And then we'll check out the arsenal. This is where you select what weapons that you found. You select what you're going to be using. It stores all your weapons. So I'm going to stick with the Kale Hammer. And I'll stick with the Breaker's Bow. And we just found Whirlwind, so keep that. But let's see, we can do Dancing Shot or Bolt Burst.
Bolt Burst is only for the Fang Repeater.
Okay.
That's why it's blacked out.
So we'll stick. We can do Dancing Shot. Bounce from target to target to check that out.
Those little items you're collecting are the currency in the game. You want to collect as many of those as possible, so when it comes to upgrading your weapons, not only do you need the materials to make the upgrade, you also need the cash.
Some of them squirts birthing like
So it's
crazy
good
in a
to
couple of
complete
gold
different challenges that you'll come across later and gain some of that cash.
But yeah, this game has like that old like 16-bit type of gameplay feel to it. And visually, I wish more games would use this type of
The Bastion
graphics. They actually made this, it was all hand painted, and they put it into the game, which is really awesome. This is all hand painted artwork in the background.
Also, not to mention that the level design is just incredible.
Yeah.
It's transitioning from these floating platforms to the boats and whatnot.
Yeah, it's well done. This is very well presented game. And it really, it immerses you into the world and makes it really interesting. And actually the music is really great too.
Yeah.
Like, it'll grow on you real quick. And it really just puts you into the world, which is what the point of music in games is supposed to do.
something heavy.
And they're
That's a,
successful at it.
that's a material that you can use to upgrade one of your weapons.
Okay, yeah, that's an upgradable item.
Kid maybe shouldn't have done.
Now each material is sort of specific for each weapon, so you'll accumulate them over time, and then you can decide when to use them.
Okay, and when you're shooting with this bow, if you hold it down, you'll do a power shot. But if you just hold it in real quick and then release it, you'll do a weaker shot. But you can see it's got a little charge up if you hold it down.
Actually, to get the most out of that power shot, you'll see them flash for like half second.
The enemy will?
No, yourself,
oh,
while you're
okay.
holding the bow. You release right when it flashes, so it'll do the automatic.
Kid better watch his step.
Oh, falling
Fall off, but again, you don't lose too much health if you fall off.
Also, if you do lose all your health, you have a chance to revive.
Yeah, twice. Twice, actually.
Well, twice is only when you have the spirit that lets you do that.
Ah, okay.
Indeed, right now the challenge is a little bit more simpler. The game gets progressively harder, but not too hard where you can't. You're stuck for so long.
I just leveled up there.
To the wharf district.
That right there is a core,
He steals the city's heart. Might as
which
well.
is
Vital to the game and the story. We don't want to give away too much about what they can attack. Up.
Down he goes. Down toward the Bastion.
So now it's taking us to the Bastion.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. We talk for a spell.
And here's the narrator.
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
there's a lot of moments like this where you're talking about items that you found, and the narrator will let you know what's up, give you a little backstory.
And as far as the port goes, the biggest difference is going to be the visuals. The game uses, the PC version uses higher quality assets, higher resolution assets,
Put its power to good use.
and it's
Now the
definitely
Bastion
better
can send
looking
it
on
even
PC
farther
than Xbox,
into the
but
wild unknown.
the Xbox version looks great regardless.
Kid ponders what to build.
So let's build an arsenal. Should we do the arsenal or just?
Sure.
I usually like the arsenal right
The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold.
They offer a
anyone
little
we
bit
have to.
customization in how you want to design your bastion, or at least just place the buildings.
here. So we have a new skill we can get here.
Ain't much kid can't handle with hammer.
Okay,
and
so let's
roll
go back
hand.
out.
So the bastion is,
know
of
what's
course,
out there
your
waiting for
HQ type of area.
Yeah, it's our hometown type.
You'll keep coming
thing.
back here after each mission.
And then you go to the Skyway to leave, and it pulls you onto this world map here.
It's a pretty large world
Yeah,
map.
nice, great looking world map too.
You can go
Looks
farther
really
down
cool.
there.
But yeah, you choose different places you can go, and there will be multiple locations that pop up. So we'll check out this place. Core's been detected out there.
Let's go get it.
But for $15 on Steam, I'm highly recommending this game.
Now
Absolutely.
he lands at the intersection.
Having a
between
lot of
bad
fun
and
with it.
wrong.
And it really pulls you into the world.
Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for
And
the
I-
court
The
steps.
narration is absolutely awesome.
time.
The $15 is honestly worth it for the artwork and the music. And then plus you get the entire game with it, so it's beautiful.
Scumbag.
This has been my
Just
favorite
about
weapon I've found so
anything.
far. This
Except for this. It's quick for
war
slicing
machine, it's like a
and light
big
enough to
machete.
throw.
War machete. You can throw it too.
Yeah, and you can, if you hold it down, you can throw it, but it chops these dudes up real quick. the squirts.
It's a lot of just fast-paced action, linking up combos. And things.
It's got that Diablo 2 hack and slash type of feel. It's kind of Diablo 2 mixed with like Zelda from SNES Zelda.
Okay.
It's got that type of mix to it.
I guess the real Diablo 3 part is just the isometric view that you have. Another feature gameplay component of the game important to bring up is the vigils. Vigils are sort of like achievements where if you say you got a certain amount of combo kills with the war machete there, you could unlock the vigil and you get a bonus.
In-game, they're like in-game achievements.
Yeah.
Not Steam.
Once you do it, you just go to a certain building and then you claim your reward. You'll get a big boost to your income.
Calamity ain't done much for Gershon's disposition.
And then the other significant gameplay component is the signs.
Holy shit.
Signs are something you find later in the game where it actually you can elect to have it applied, sort of like a shrine in Diablo or something like that. And what it does is it will make your enemies harder and give you the chance to gain more experience while attacking. So your enemies will be given like a different ability, like say they'll attack faster, they can go invisible for a second, or things like that, or they'll drop bombs when you kill them, drop grenades.
The rest of the
This all gives you an experience boost for killing these enemies, so you can level up faster, but it also makes the game more difficult. And what you can do is you can apply all these signs at the same time and have this totally different game where you have to, you can't just use the same strategies you've always used. You have to try to use different strategies to beat the harder challenge, which is, it's nice to have the ability to just change the difficulty on the fly like that. You should also get rewarded, so it's awesome.
Trying to fuck these dudes up. Okay, so we came across a forge. And the forge is going to be where you can upgrade your weapons.
Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his.
So you find these materials that you can use to upgrade them. And I'm going to upgrade the war machete. And it costs money. So I've got 379 cash. Keep plus 20% critical hit chance or serrated edge, so we can pick either one. Cripples foes, and this would be the next level. So we'll do
Cripples foes sounds pretty good.
Try that.
Little Zolwood oil and that blade
Deal
shines
damage
like a
over
light.
time. So that's the forge.
Core ain't here neither, so he's gotta guess again.
Another cool little detail I like about this game is you have those potions, right? And you can carry only so many. But if you do kill an enemy and come across a potion, if you were to run over it, it actually just converts into experience points. So it's kind of like a nice little bonus.
That's cool.
There's a lot of little details like that
yeah.
where the gameplay is just, streamlined and has everything.
Squirts don't make the best of friends, but they can be useful in a pinch.
Here you just use the secret skill which can actually charm certain
No
enemies.
white gas fellas all dressed alike.
I guess it just lets the squirt go. Lets the squirt go.
It's a squirt lure.
Yeah.
And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an
Another
alloy
cord.
cage. A blustery old form.
Gotta wipe out all these guys.
Almost
Yeah.
like he's showboating for the crowd.
Alright, good time
We
to
gotta
use
take
some
out
of the
that.
special abilities.
scumbag.
And now
There we go.
there's a new marshal in town.
Pick up this cord, get out of here.
He hears the whole place growing. It's too tough.
I like rolling around a lot.
Well, it's a pretty important part.
Yeah, speeds you up, gets you out.
You haven't been
Situations.
doing too many counters, so that's probably another important feature to show off.
Yeah.
I guess you haven't gotten the shield.
No, I haven't used the shield much at all.
Okay. Well, you do get a shield later on, and
Shift, you just hold down shift
just
and
like I knew
block.
you would.
but
that's
if you
about all I
if you
know.
time it correctly, you'll do counter damage to your enemy.
Okay.
And
How do you time it? You
just right before whatever they're attacking you with hits you, you want to
Okay.
just counter it. A lot later on in the game, you're gonna come across enemies where it's absolutely essential to be blocking. So.
Okay, so now we're gonna build the forge here.
A lot of things need fixing up in
And
this world.
you can
We can start
upgrade your
right
weapons
here.
here, and it'll be here. Now that we've built it, it'll be here. But $15 on Steam. We're highly recommending it. It's a lot of fun. Beautiful artwork, great music. Pick it up. BastionRapidFireGames.com.